about to go down. I seasoned the chicken, so that's all I gotta do for today. Tomorrow I gotta go to an ortho appointment. All in all, it's not really that big of a deal. So I'm gonna try to head back to town and do what I gotta do there. A lot of guys recommend that you try to avoid leveling up for these characters until you get their HP up parameter thing, but it doesn't really interest me at the moment. Before I think about what's next on the itinerary, let me head out. I didn't even upgrade his shit. That's kind of crazy to think about, all that stuff I invested. I never bothered to put it on him. It would have probably sped up the boss fight by like a turn or two. Okay, so got a little bit of bread on me. Fuck. So yeah, I noticed a lot of people just basically said that was like a nothing burger of a trailer. All people really had to say about it was Cloud screaming, Tifa! And it's like, yeah, but he does that for Sephiroth all the time. Nobody really like makes a lot of noise for that. Cody Christian just has that range, and we've heard it before. Obviously, Sakurai, the voice actor for Cloud since Kingdom Hearts, also has that range in him. Hey yo, you gotta give me the whole load. I've already seen like a couple like fake leaks. Well, I don't know if they're fake or real or whatever. But the 4chan stuff. The thing with these games is that they always get a leak that's actually on point. And people don't believe it because it's either extremely uninteresting or extremely like weirdly written. Like who the fuck wrote this script? This sounds so bad. You know, the thing I've noticed just from being like a fan of Shonen, the big three, and following those on the weekly is that spoilers are an art. If you're a bad writer, you are not going to be able to accurately describe what you're writing as being interesting or not. This happens so much with like One Piece and Boruto spoilers, where like people read the spoiler and think, wow, this is actually really bad. but then the chapter is actually good, or vice versa. Maybe the spoiler sounds really good, but you see it in context and you're like, in context, this is a whole lot of nothing. And don't get me wrong, I love myself some good spoilers, well-written spoilers that accurately captures how interesting a chapter is. Organic Dinosaur messed up when she started getting mad about she went on a rant about how sexist a chapter in Boruto is. Because Naruto's like, hey, yo, Hinata, don't come with us to fight. But I think people just don't understand the story of Naruto. That's exactly what it is. There's some brain rot where they think Naruto is a story where everything gets settled with fighting and killing and whatever, and it's some Tekken shit. It's a power fantasy, but okay. The guy wants his wife, the person who would take care of Himawari in his stead, to be okay. The woman who already lost her, the closest cousin, her first cousin, almost lost her sister, don't get me wrong, I looking at Naruto almost from the lens of, well, this is just really a combat-driven show, but when you look at the loneliness that these characters had to go through, and doubt, the regret from their past decisions, and you think, let's make them make another decision that they'll live to regret if something goes wrong with it. It's look at one of the characters that I grew to love as I was becoming a streamer, Chio. This is a woman who she trained her grandson to be a killer, and now she's in a death battle with him because he's effectively causing mass terror. She has to live with that regret and take accountability for it. Naruto couldn't really do anything about Boruto's fate. Kawaki ended up wiping him out. And of course, he did end up going back to life because Momoshiki didn't want his soul to be extinguished alongside Boruto's, but oh man. Could you imagine if Hinata had to see that? But yeah, so once she started doing that, shortly afterwards she got a different job or whatever and stopped doing those spoilers. So I was like, man, when the people translating the program don't understand the program and the emotional depth of it, and they're like, why can't I have this escapist fantasy where the wife, who obviously has some ninja training, can fight tag along to fight this dude who might be like just a tier below Jigen. It's why I hate like the obsession with the Konoha 12 and Naruto so much. People want it to be like this cheesy Marvel style thing so badly. It's kind of depressing. Let's see. That leak over there is bothering me, so here's something I could do. Yeah, you see that? That's called using your brain. So if I take that there, what does my brain want me to do? Does it want me to go here or there? Because I want to go the wrong way first, you know me. Okay, let me see. I feel like I missed out on a bunch of stuff by going the right way first in this game. Because that's like, oops, it's boss battle time and you're like, can't come back here for a while, if not ever. One Piece spoiler turn. That cough was weird. That was like a tickle cough. During Wano, they were really weird because like so many of them were like, "Oh, this is not interesting." Then you see the actual chapter it is, and then it was always the opposite with One Piece spoilers. I also got to keep in mind with One Piece is that that fandom is like into like really different stuff. Like their preferences are so. I don't know. You see, if I see a save point like that. Can I soft block myself by like... I think I can. This is what I don't like about the camera being so like tight. The zoomed in look is nice, it's really pretty, but it kind of circumvents my ability to like know where. Like I had no idea that was like some treasure. I'm skipping way too many battles, by the way. There's like a bestiary trophy, so I can't really like play like that. Even though it's very tempting. It's so weird that like there's no trophy for beating like both super bosses. Like I spoke to my younger bro yesterday about them. Because he saw that I was getting so many hours off Wild Arms and was like, oh, what's that game about? Is it like a multiplayer game that, you know, you can play just infinitely? No, it's, you know, story driven, but it does have like excellent content. I am playing 2 Wild Arms games. And I had to deal with Tactics Ogre, which took a lot of time out of me, man. Like, Tactics Ogre. That game is so traumatizing, just how much of my life was devoted to it. But 2023 was an undertaking. I realize now 2024 is likely not going to be the same. Because there are a lot of great games coming around now, but it's like, I don't have that pressure to play them like that. Oh, he's slumped, man. And that backpack is crushing him too. Oh, call. Man, this game, it doesn't feel ahead of its time. It feels right on time, like 90s and stuff like that. Because that's how they used to portray, like, online communication with that, like, pulse almost. Like, I remember, like, the Sprint commercials and all of that stuff. I used to love this track. I used to like specifically go to this town just so that I can hear the theme. This is also why I like Sekito as a composer in Square so much. It's so easy to go out of bounds here though, unfortunately. But then again, like, the OST in general is just really good in this game. It's always nice seeing, like, a weapon that Cecilia had. That sounds badass. I guess within the passing of time, a fragment of eternal time exists with... So we all have like a little bit of like divinity within us, maybe. Like that's a shallow way of putting it. Well, we know Ashley has a little bit of something in him regardless. We'd have to take him to the clinic because he is fucked up. Empathize, okay, that's very interesting as a use of empathy. You have like a radio tower that like it obviously communicates with across distances. So comparing it to empathy, or just the core word of empath, it's kind of interesting. Why did I think his corny ass would have mittens? See, like, this place is, like, so kind of, like, modernized compared to Wild Arms 1. But then it also has, like, medieval... The fantasy is a lot more mixed. Kind of... I don't recall this game has like advanced spells, but... I'm fucking stressed. I hate myself. Looks like I'm gonna have to really like grind up for that stuff too. Damn. A lot of this stuff is expensive because enemies don't really give much to me at the present moment. Let's go rescue this man. He was passed out because of a broken finger. So I can use this to know where to... Maybe I should speak to him again. Or return to like the scene of the cave-in. getting God hack flashbacks with that sound effect. God. Whoa. This might not be necessary, but I'll still use it. These guys again. Oh, they're a little slower now. Enemies do drop decent cash in this game, although that's probably because you want to be a little bit more fastidious with your choice in battles, a little bit more judicious. Okay, there's also treasure in the world map, so I got a lucky card. I can use that to like double the XP rate. I mean, you've seen me use them against the higher content. Let me actually try a fight in the beach. I wonder if it's gonna be like a different beach pro. Okay, I'm gonna prioritize the gods because I know those guys can be a bit pesky. Like, I noticed regular attacks really don't do anything in terms of damage, you just outscale that pretty quickly, but their special attacks will, on the opposite end of the spectrum, nearly put you to death. Where you're like, yeah, if they did that all the time, you wouldn't be able to win any fight. I should probably just use magic with her. Well, I can't really do that the first time anyway. Long load. There's gotta be some mines around here somewhere. Like, if that would have hit Lilik, it would have been, let's see, it's probably gonna be crazy. Not really. This is the scary attack. That's gotta be like percent base. Yeah, let's get one of them out the way. Alright. Respect. You're not gonna stand a chance anywhere. That was your fate right there. So Lilica, we gotta make sure that she gets another HP boost. Especially because I don't know how I was able to have her be so squishy like in my first playthrough. I just prioritized status ailments. That did nothing for me. Should I prioritize defense or offense? Let's see. Yeah, defense is actually preferable because my characters are a bit squishier. But only for like special attacks. And how much of that is because it's percent-based damage? Okay, let's see status. Yeah, I need to get the bullets up as well. Didn't mean to come to your crib, man. Get a lock on your door. Like, I've never been to a place where they don't lock their doors, but it's always the dumbest thing on the planet when I'm around a place like that. Like, I did it, man. Alright, so... does that work for everybody, though? Okay, everybody has... I forgot to get his HP parameter through. I don't mind doing a lot of grindy stuff at the moment because this is me having prior knowledge of how this game can be. You see, this is an easy game, but this is a difficult post-game. This is not like a Wild Arms 1 situation where post-game content might scare you a little bit, but it's not gonna wall you. This will wall you. This will wall you and make you go, yeah, I should have made some considerations at the very beginning of the game. And HP is definitely one of them when it comes to the super bosses. Like, 13-2, which I played after this, was also like that. But you really didn't have to think about that until like the post game, or maybe even the final boss a little bit. It was so easy to level up in that game, but if you did it poorly, you really paid for it. Okay, so I gotta start getting sauced up. I'm trying to think, like, where's the PSS place around here? I keep coming to this man's crib and he's just acceptant of it. He looks like he's ready to die. Like, just go ahead, kill me. So they separated the item and the weapon thing here. Magic shop, oh. Booty calls. Do not talk to me about booty calls when I have, you know, the company of a child next to me. I will run your fade. Well, I know where the PSS shop is in the Ever locale, so I'll just get it there. least set up. You know, even though everything looks kind of slow, the hits actually look like they hurt. Because they crank that joint back. They telegraph it, but it's like, you're not gonna weave it. Okay, so I wonder if I'd get it if I get the most cheap thing, or maybe he's like, oh, this guy's shortchanging me, fucking. These guys are about to be level 9, so I gotta like hustle back to town and get them what they need. Eventually she's gonna be at a level where she can start off casting spells, which is gonna make her incredibly handy and dandy to have. Like she can cast a heal spell off the drop of the hat. Once she gets to level 12, man, forget it. She'll be her. something about this game, even though it's effectively a MediaVision Sony project with a little bit of Contrail, which is just another like Sony division project. It feels like a Capcom game, and I can't really say that about Wild Arms 1 or 3. It could just be the fact that the OST is like super catchy. Okay, I'm glad I ran into these guys. I gotta give her Brave somehow. Let me check the time. It's only been an hour in. See, I like the pace of this game. Like, I've been doing fuck all, and yet it doesn't feel like I wasted too much of anybody's time, including my own. Let me go somewhere else. I'm not having... I'm not really getting much EXP here, and yet it's like so close to my goal anywhere. If I pull up here to the other side, do a couple random battles, I'll get what I need. And I have a decent amount of EXP, no, Gela now, so I can complete my armor set. Weaponry on the other hand is going to take me a while, but it's not that big of a deal. Like some RPGs, the most important stat is like your strength or your magic attack. This one, by and far, the most important stat is HP. So if I prioritize that, everything will kind of just work itself out. Sometimes it's defense or magic defense together matters the most. Agility, luck, dexterity, but so many fights later on are going to be HP checks, so you want to get that kind of adjusted. What am I doing running from battles here? This place gives oodles of noodles of EXP. That viewer was loyal. Actually, hold up. Could that be my phone? I was about to shit myself. Hold on, I got a text message. I wonder who it's from. Oh, okay. Let me go downstairs. There could be some fresh direct situation. Be right back. gotta thank the neighbors for getting it in the house. What a nice gesture. And I wouldn't have noticed that if that viewer didn't leave. Yeah, last stream my phone battery almost died. That shit was crazy. Why have I not healed this lady yet? She's out here, like, at the brink of death. And you gotta level up, that's good. Remember when I talked about how, like, I noticed that I believe there's gonna be a trend of food quality going down. Next thing you know, there was a trend on social media, all these news things of like Quaker Oats and all these companies having food recalls. Now, 2 times is a pattern. No, 2 times is a coincidence. 3 times is a pattern. That right there, that was a pattern. These companies are getting a little bit sloppier now. That and the fact that I called it like 2 years ago as well that people were going through mania because of Twitter being more lax on speech. Now it's like it's going double or triple down on speech for specific topics that, you know, affects its like ad revenue. Which personally, I kind of like the fact that Twitter is less ad revenue driven now, because I remember how annoying ads used to be. The For You page is just disgusting now, like, because it's almost like Facebook. Facebook and Threads is designed to get you agitated. That's what the For You page really feels like it's trying to do. Not as well, but I forgot how Facebook was when it comes to like getting you like pissed about things. Threads is definitely like a reminder of that, because it's really trying to like rage bait. And now when I look at Twitter, like anytime I see a tweet that has like, you know, a couple replies, if I go down it has a discover thing and it's doing that Mark Zuckerberg style like rage bait thing. Sometimes I agree with what's happening, so it doesn't work. But other times it's like, yeah, I know what this is. This is how you keep me glued to your platform. Getting me pissed off about like inane opinions. But yeah, due to the current WWE World War III stuff we're kind of in right now, like there's been a lot of people losing their accounts left, right, and center. Pun not intended, but well, to me it's like I called it when people started having a mass exodus back from their alternative platforms to Twitter, and then they got the thing taken down shortly afterwards. That's why I'm glad when I got, that ban. Like, I wrote the appeals. A couple of people I knew, like, that formerly chairman dude, the Xi Jinping fanboy, Xi Jinping, he got his thing back the same way through the ban appeals, but he got it back more quickly, because the first couple of appeals I was writing, I wasn't doing a good job. I was being too nice. I had to be like a bit more an angry dude, passive aggressive, to get them to realize, oh, this is a real person. But a lot of you guys, you're getting back on Twitter, but it's like you're using the same emails, but it's a different account. All those banger tweets that you made in the past, they're uncoupled from this account, so it's not really all that. And I know some people that like they got their thing back eventually because the algo was like, oh no, this is a real person. But by then it's like they got too much traction with their new account. So they just come back and say, hey, follow this one, this is like the real one. Twitter will have people go through like SIM cards, emails, all of this just to like stay on that platform. Same with IG as well, but IG is like... I noticed that more on IG with people who do SW type stuff. Especially in like the feet community, you better make sure that you're not tying this to like a business model incorrectly. And I see that on YouTube too. Like, but yeah, it's still just like a censorship heavy, maybe even more so. It's just that you don't have those big ban waves that were like commonplace back in like 2019 through like 2022 early on. This is a little too expensive. Let me not think about my gun for a while. Oh, like it has the weapon armor thing I see now. Well, I could probably benefit from upgrading his armor more than her weapon. 'Cause what's that gonna do? Nothing really. Let me save because it's been a while since I did that. Yes, I'd like to continue my journey. Could you imagine if I went through a whole session without having a boss fight? There's no high note to go off of, man. That's depressing as hell. Okay, so this is effectively like the bestiary. Of which, you know, we have like 179 more enemies to go in order to get like a naming way. Do we have an item to deal with that? I don't have a duplicator yet? Damn, I suck. So maybe this wasn't the thing that I needed to know about. The end, I need to go to the saloon. Mount Chug Chug. I hate that Disney XD ass name. Where is this tower at? This game is addicted to like giving me hints that like don't actually lead to like anything I would want. But then again, that's part and parcel of having so much content. I feel like Telepath Tower is definitely like here. That's what I'm trying to recruit info. Did I leave the stove on? Like, what was I trying to cook? Hold on, you were here the whole time? I had a feeling you were somewhere, but damn. I have a frickin' sign. Can you tell me where the fucking tower is? Bro, you're the only person who actually gave me the most important piece of info, which is the direction this thing is at. It turned out to be like closer than I thought. Oh, but now I get to enjoy this track again. Boxes here. What am I doing avoiding this combat? Oh, that's what you want me to do? Whatever he was gonna do, I did not want to find out. Let me get a box for him. Otherwise, I have to go to IKEA to buy some crates. Realistically, that's what I'd do if I was in this role. I'd find like a box man. Hey, yo, IKEA man, we need you. How did Lilith become faster? Probably hurt your leg for nothing. Sorry about that, buddy. That looks like it's about to go down, some shit. Hopefully this tower doesn't get destroyed. Because I want that treasure. That's the elevator. Really? You had to give it that name? And his reaction says it all too. That's how I react as well. These are Pokemon. Okay, so I gotta really use the elevator for that one. So that takes you up. Use the place to take you down. Mini carrot, revived fruit, press. That's a hall right there. I wonder what'll happen if I like mess it up a little bit. They just mess with like this important technology that affects distant communication. I gotta be mindful that depending on the room I'm in, like, that determines a lot of these fights as well. What did I have for breakfast? Okay, so I gave myself some almond butter and I seasoned a bunch of chicken. I just smell like heat. these intuition puzzles, man, like. Maybe the color matters. Wait, hold on. chat. Activate chat. What if I gotta like get this close? Alright, let me see. I might need like vision like a hawk. Maybe there's like a thing that opens up right here. Always Lilica, man. But not me, I'm enlightened. You see, if this was more like a Suikoden or Kiseki game, I would kind of understand, but it's really just a bunch of city-states, and they seem pretty secular. Okay. So just these confederative little, like, settlements, I see. I mean, it's pretty easy to do that shit because you said a whole lot of nothing. This is like straight yap. Like, you effectively said, we're gonna like destroy the current elite, which, you know, if it's just Irving, then I don't mind because Irving's kind of an asshole, but there's always gonna be like another elite, and you gotta like explain how your thing will be better than theirs, and the underlying flaws of like what the current elite are doing that's wrong. Besides, you know, there's monsters among you. With that said, like, early on we can kind of see some corruption in the world. Obviously, Brad should not have become a prisoner. The prison system was really, like, weird. I mean, you got monsters all over the place, and it seemed like some Rikers Island type shit. Irving letting the state military elite be destroyed so that he can privatize it. So you get little hints that stuff is wrong. Ashley being on house arrest for being a hero as well. Like, he wasn't in prison, but this looks like Trickmaster a little bit. Vagina. I will say I like the boss intros and designs, but the other bosses are kind of like whack because you're just breaking apart their limbs to get more EXP or ignoring that. Like, they just feel long rather than like hard. So like there is some interest because early on you're limited in your party members and you have to learn how to use your tools the right way. But like Wild Arms, like, they could get a bit samey, but you have to do a lot of setup and buffing, debuffing. Because of how Lilica gets her toolkit, there's a little bit of less of that going on. You get a hit in so that you can access more of your tools. There you go. I'm not going to use that one yet. I'd be better off just waiting until she's level 25 and using like the full economy of tools I have there. Someone's calling out. Yeah, go ahead, hit the tank. No, her magic power is actually really impressive. That was really good. They usually get nastier abilities when they lose their guns, ironically. So remember when I wasted a turn using this? This time it's not going to be a waste. Okay, so he's running low and he's just trying to delay the inevitable. Made sure to get his ass up just in case. Toot that ass up for me. That was barely 2 hours. Alright, so let me just solve this puzzle. So I'm gonna need to dedicate 12 levels to improving my defense and magic defense and either physical or magical attack. I don't gotta like worry about that until everybody hits level 30 anyway, so. Point is, there was no like puzzle up there, so. Is it only 2 corresponding ones? I gotta just keep it memorized. Okay, so now that has like a use. So I actually undid a lot of my progress. So which one moves this piece? That moves that piece. So if I do it like this, then it becomes like a switch around. Okay. I already don't remember which move is this. No, this is the piece that moves that one. What piece is the one up top, man? This is like regular. Okay, now I'm just doing random shit. This moves both these pieces. Oh, okay. I feel like I've pushed this one before. Hold on. How do you not get fooled by that? So I would need this to open to get to that. I want to be able to open this because it's how I access that, but... that completely seals that, so... If I do this, will I box myself in? Wait, hold on. Thing is, I really need this. That moves 3 pieces. Kind of irrelevant. Yeah, that looks like characters only get free. You know what I realized? Hold on. Because you have multiple party members, it makes sense the distribution would be different. I didn't really think about that before, but They really can't give it out willy-nilly the way they used to. I'm not me when I'm hungry, man. Thing is, like, I don't know how to move this piece. Well, let me check my trophy list for a moment. Square is promoting the shit out of that trailer, man. You know what I think it is? I think that's just like a Sony trailer, and Sony likes to like do their trailers a certain way. That was not hitting. That was not it. They need to let Nomura like run these trailers, or the usual staff. That like Destined for Rebirth trailer. I was thinking, like, is that meant to show that the game went golden? Like, I gotta watch out in case it breaks street date. Cause I know some fiend is gonna be like, hey, yo, I got this game for low, so you can buy it off their store. And yo, I can't really like enjoy the game early like that because I'm gonna stream it. You know, you stream a game early. That's how you get got. I don't even think you can like do ban appeals after that. Yeah, I'm fiending for like some kind of like carbohydrate. They got rice in the cut, so I can just make that, but I'm looking for something a bit more sugary, like a cookie or a cupcake. It's weird, when you're like in a high starch diet, you think, man, nobody would really want like fats and whatever, and then when you have like a high fat diet, but all you really want is like fats and animal protein and things of that nature. It's like micronutrients. Nah, it ain't like that at all, buddy. You gonna want what you want. You know what? I thought about something. Let me head up out of here. What if the goal is to make all of it blue? Like if you're, or orange, I should say. This will box me in, I think. All orange so far. So that opens that. Is this gonna bust me open? what if I walk out here? Oh, okay, now I understand. I see. Pineapple. I feel like I've ever had a gun called Pineapple. I just think it's like some weird grapefruit to a man device. Okay, so I started to piece everything together, but I had to use the game's logic for a little bit, be a little technical like that. Let me check my phone, see if it's not dying. Oh, it's getting stronger. Who's calling me? My mom's. Okay, so she's gonna watch some movie, go to the movies with somebody. My mom's, so I gotta make that chicken for myself. I'll leave some for her, cause you know it's a fattier thing of chicken than what I usually get. Mom usually gets. So I might actually get some turmeric and get a little creative with it now that I know that she's not here. Not gonna be here. Kind of the level of accuracy I'm most comfortable with. I don't really feel like putting in a lot of resources into like bullets in this game. This doesn't feel like a Wild Arms 1 type situation where I'm gonna have like only a few guns that are worth shit for the early game. I have a feeling this game's gonna be a lot better about the gun system. So I recently rewatched like or reanalyzed the trophy list for Legend of Dragoon, and I realized it's a pretty easy trophy list. If it wasn't for the fact that grinding additions can be a bit time consuming, I would have probably decided to get on that. In fact, that was probably my idea as the in-between for Tactics Ogre. This is the in-between for Tactics Ogre and Remake. Rebirth, I should say. Wild Arms 1 and 2. These games are not jokes. They got me out here like thinking critically about stuff. You know, since I'm giving up as a solution, I realize that like there's a reason why kids are sometimes a bit more clever than grown-ups, especially highly educated grown-ups, is because they know when it's time to give up on something, and usually giving up is the solution. Giving up allows you to go about, just like with that pattern where I had to like leave the room and start up, it allows you to do it in a better way, in a more like with an actual solution. Or sometimes you realize, oh, there is no solution, there is no correlation. Children are less prideful than us grown folks. They don't fall for the BS. I remember a couple months ago I was watching Spoonie's reviews of Paranormal Activity films because I watched Paranormal Activity 1 like in September. I'm just now thinking about him because of how I said what I said. Because I remember he was like talking about how like Latinos in Paranormal Activity, yeah, they're connected to the spiritual realm, not unlike us, not like us white folk. It's like the stereotype of film is kind of used as like a plot device back in the day. I saw it like kind of often. The under traffic. I thought I was done with everything I needed to. Comparing like how I compare like the mind of a grown, educated person to like a kid. They don't do the things we do. See, if this game had random encounters like wild arms, man, the first game, it would be a nightmare to play. first off, battles are a lot slower in this game. The OST is nice, but it doesn't have that like complete bounce to it that the original Wild Arms had. This one's exciting. It's got a little bit more going on for it, but that battle theme is kind of hard carried. Yeah, I was playing this game back when Cootie was like on top of the world. 2 MVP seasons. That was cool. I guess I'll speak to these guys. Oh, I have the booty call. Oh wow, that's such a weird sequence trigger. No, all things considered, I'm surprised they gave him that position and not Brad. Brad has like more military experience. He's a war hero. This dude's kind of a novice who got put on probation on his first day of the job, and when he got a new position, he effectively like suffered a terrorist. Like, his life has been nothing but a bunch of inciting incidents, but he's been filling up, actually. I'm not gonna hold him. He has been like pretty successful in life. Like, those setbacks would pretty much tie me into like meat firms. Or thinking, you know what, I think I'm just gonna work in this bakery for a little bit, right? Maybe the soldier life thing for me. Maybe someone's trying to tell me something from up above. So yeah, that's one of the optional bosses, and when you ever see these, you'll know that this is a place where you come back to it. You can just get into it, get a free trophy when you win. Back then I didn't grind higher contents. Like that's something I think about now that I play like Wild on 3 and stuff of that nature. That's definitely a game where if you want to beat the super boss, you have to play it like that. You want to have a full toolkit. Yeah, you gotta die. Thankfully you hit her so she can get started on the offense. Yeah, she managed to outspeed him. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm just like avoiding battles left and right. I don't fully understand why, it's just instinctive now. I see a notification, I want to like get on it. I mean, if anything, like you get through battles and new enemies pretty quickly. Headgear, okay. Uh-huh. Man, everything cancels a random battle in this game. This has me questioning every other RPG I've ever played. Yeah, I think I'm over leveled. Imagine if I ended it right here. Just stop streaming and jump. Like, you guys gotta wait Thursday to see what awaits at the end of this dungeon. Like, this is like a old school Let's Player way of ending a game, like the 10-minute rule, 15-minute rule era. But the pacing for those streams back then was like crazy good. Is this the only dude who doesn't have fully silver hair? or like the Greek family. The strip of his thing should be able to do some big damage. Let's try to keep everyone above like 250. Yeah, that Telemia Dynamite, it's kind of dangerous. I think Judecca is the lizard-looking motherfucker. Okay, so these are the Fiendish Four of this game. Oh, one of them is like a brunette. I mean, that wouldn't really be senseless killing, but that's interesting that they don't really know what organization we're a part of. They love that word. Clandestinely. Clandestine. All the shit people talk about with regards to this game's translation, the early game is not that poorly translated. It's kind of later on, like I think after the Odessa arc, that things start to change. Okay, so maybe Odessa has a point when it comes to their need to eradicate borders. I mean, I did kind of speak about that in the previous stream. empath type. What you trying to smash? I can't even say that shit, like... Say some crazy shit like that and people take it seriously. Next thing you know, you're gonna get tackled. Yeah, these little ass kids are annoying, but they're also considerate. They're not completely socially oblivious. Oh, that's because they're little kids. Personality is a bit more well-rounded and natural, although kids can be a bit irritable because they're not getting their needs met early on. And all you really got is bread. See, I wouldn't give something like that to her, because I'd be like, you know, what if that's something that a person shouldn't be carrying on them? Next thing you know, you got a bunch of Odessa Goonie Goons like, yo, we need that stone to send the message across, like, the very stars of the galaxy. The whole solar system. We're gonna get like a satellite beam. That's what the final boss of the previous game wanted to do, so it wouldn't be too far off. need that widespread communication to activate like a satellite gun. And I rest in here. Although I say all of that, but it probably is smart that he did that because that's going to come out and be useful later on in the story. It's a Chekhov's gun. Although I do kind of like that on a conceptual level, that there are like nation states and that you can't really just fly around wherever you want. This is such a like Final Fantasy XI type quest. Okay, so I gotta go to the southwest. Seems we could rely on Brad for a little bit just to pack on the extra damage. That dude really is like a shooter right now, even though that should have been Ashley's role. Let me... that boss fight felt like it ended prematurely. Even beyond the ludonarrative scale. That thing did not have you dealing 800 damage with one party member in mind. Okay, well... Southwest. Southwest or southeast? Let me flick this. Or they'd be treating my boogies like a blunt or some shit like that. Okay, now this is the north. I gotta look at the compass. I guess the life transporter is like the L pyramid. They don't let you do it in the world map. Okay, I'll try to cross through and then continue. I think someone get a little more to the left. Yeah, that percent base damage is like straight booty. So this is the southeast. I'll just call it a night. We'll resume this in the overmorrow. Hopefully by then I'll know where we're supposed to get to this tower. All I know is the cardinal direction. I don't know anything else. That's kind of like the process for this game. So this has been your boy Mr. Malika7. Thank you guys for watching, and Oxameke. Yeah, that's enough.